In this video, I'm going to run through why you aren't winning many or any clients on LinkedIn. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to make a start. Firstly, you're not consistent with your content. Consistency is absolutely key, not only for winning clients on LinkedIn, but also for growth in general, for life in general. You can't post once a month and expect to get noticed. There are people out there that are posting 3-4 times a day. And I'm not suggesting that you go to that extreme, but if you want to leverage the platform to its full effect, then you need to be consistent. But you'll only be consistent if your posting frequency is sustainable. Now, I tell my clients to post anywhere between 3 and 10 times a week. Ideally, once a day. But it needs to be something that you can commit to for the long term. If you're not able to post every single day, then don't commit to it. Start small. If you're just starting out, 3 to 4 times a week is perfect. But the secret is to be proactive rather than reactive with your posting. Have things planned, have things up your sleeve. So start by creating a content calendar and choosing days and times that work for you. If you know you're unable to be on the platform every single Wednesday because you got meetings, then don't post. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Alternatively, if you're always busy, LinkedIn has a scheduling feature built in. So you don't need to be present to post. You can schedule a post to go out at a time when you're not there. But if we zoom out, most people don't achieve their life goals because of inconsistency. They have something they want to do, it's all shiny and new, and then they set a really short time frame in order to achieve goals, and then their attention and motivation starts to dwindle when they don't reach them. And they were never going to reach them in the first place, simply because of that short time frame. And the same is true when it comes to LinkedIn as well. So it's really crucial to make sure that you plan these posts in advance. If you need a kickstart with this, you can download for free my high performance LinkedIn planner from underneath this video. You'll be able to categorize your posts and you'll have full visibility over what's coming up and the gaps that you need to fill. It's had loads and loads of rave reviews, so if you need a kickstart, go and pick it up. Another thing, and lots of people are guilty of this one, lack of proactivity. They post their content, do a little bit of engagement maybe, and then expect their inbox to be flooded with leads. For most of us, content and comments are just a way to generate traffic or attention, which is great. You can't generate leads if people don't know who you are, so we need that attention at the top of the funnel. But turning this attention into a lead is where most people fall down. They sit back and expect their ideal clients to seek them out, when actually, a lot of the time, it needs to be the other way around, especially in the early stages. We need to go out, speak to people, find out where they're at, find out where they want to get to, and determine what's stopping them getting there. Proactive outreach. And yes, this might mean DMing strangers at the start, but if your content is tailored enough, when you DM people, they won't necessarily be a stranger. They'll know who you are because of your content. You can DM anyone in the world, but most people go in cold and unpersonalized with their messaging. And this is where they fall flat. It's always best to find or create a reason to DM someone. New follower, someone's commented on your post, someone's liked your post, someone's accepted your connection request, they've downloaded your lead magnet, you're both members in the same community, they follow one of your competitors, they've just released a podcast. All of these are reasons for you to be able to DM someone and not have to start cold. And if you work 5 days a week and send 30 messages a day, that's 150 conversations every single week. On average, about 600 conversations a month and 7,000 conversations a year. And you can send 30 messages in an hour. That's not unreasonable. But most people don't do it because they don't see an immediate return. You probably won't see a return on those first 150 messages you send in the first week for about 30 to 90 days. And this is why I'm talking about being proactive and taking a long-term view. If you do this for 6 to 12 months, you go outbound for a year, you're going to see massive results. I did it for 6 months and now most of our leads are incoming. People message wanting to know more. And this is what happens as a result of being proactive and putting in the work early. Number 3, you're not using visuals in your content. And no, selfies don't count as visuals in my professional but pessimistic opinion. Using videos, carousels and single images and mixing things up a bit is gonna make your personal brand stand out. Far too many people still just rely on text posts or snapping a quick picture of themselves with no context to the actual post or what they're talking about. And the occasional selfie is absolutely fine, don't get me wrong, but when everyone else is doing it, do something different. Grab your audience's attention. I mean, ChatGPT can write all the text posts in the world for you if you want, but what actually separates you from everyone else is the visual content that you create. And at the time of recording this, not enough people on LinkedIn are using video. at all. Video is, for now, the only content that has to be you. So open up your phone, stand in front of a window, and start talking. You don't have to post it, but just get into the routine of creating video. Because if you don't, in a year or two, all your competitors will be, and they will be the people who are getting the attention. Number 4, you're not leveraging your existing network. Most of us forget how many people we actually know. Old school friends, ex-colleagues, extended family members, friends of friends, people we met at events. Now, not all of them will fit into your target market, sure, but they will know people who do. But just by showing up and talking about how you can help people and showing the impact that your work has, will allow this network of yours to understand what you do and how you might be able to help their network. But you should also be proactive with your network too. Reach out to people that you've known for years and tell them what you're doing. Ask them for feedback. Ask them if they can recommend people in their network. This is the easiest way to find new clients. And if you're not leveraging your existing network on LinkedIn, you are missing out on opportunities, I promise. Take the time to connect to your existing network and ask for referrals or introductions to potential clients. Now, lastly, number 5, you're not using any keywords. There's a good chance that your ideal clients are searching LinkedIn for solutions to their problems. But most people selling something don't use their content or their profile to the full effect, because most social platforms now have search enabled, which kind of means they're like Google. When people type in a keyword, LinkedIn will serve them with results. It will give them people or content that they think are relevant to that search. So it's important to make sure that you are using keywords. And if you use them effectively, this will help you get discovered by people who are searching for services or products like yours. You can put them in your headline, your summary, your experience sections, but also in your posts and your articles too. Alongside this, you can also use hashtags on your profile and in your content, although the gurus recommend no more than 5. So play it safe. And number 6, because I thought you all deserved a bonus point, you're not measuring your results. If you're not tracking your results on LinkedIn, you'll have no idea what's working and what's not. You can use LinkedIn's built-in analytics tool to measure your reach, engagement, and growth. Now, lots of people categorize these things as vanity metrics, and I get it. But the more followers you have, the more your ideal clients will be inclined to hit the follow button. The more reach you have, the more chance your ideal clients who aren't connected to you are going to see your content. So whilst these things aren't directly important, they do impact your success in a few ways. And if you know a certain post has performed well and you got a bunch of leads or a bunch of followers from it, then it's probably worth recreating that post in a different format in order to attract more followers or more leads from the repost. But you won't be able to do this if you don't track and review your analytics. So once a week, it's worth taking 10 minutes out to review your overall performance. And there are apps to do this, but LinkedIn is slowly getting better with their native analytics. This will give you a really good idea of post impressions, profile views, search appearances, total followers, and loads more. You can also jump into specific posts and find out which ones perform the best there too. Chances are you might want to replicate those in some way. So there you have it, the reasons why you aren't winning many or any clients on LinkedIn. And if this video was helpful and you want to learn more about how we actually help people win clients, you can check this video here where we go deep into some of our strategies. That's all for this video, and I'll see you in this video next.